Cameron's arrival occurs after British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak urged Israel to contain itself to avoid a further escalation that will only deepen the instability of the region. This is a time for calm heads to prevail. Sunak ground in it.
In Chile, which is home to the largest Palestinian community in the world outside the United States, President Gabriel Boric was also categorical later after his foreign minister was criticized by Israel ambassador in Santiago for placing his government and Hamas terrorists on equal footing. Boric correct course.
On the other hand, Gustavo Petro from Colombia did not elaborate on the bloody Hamas attacks, almost equating the situation in Gaza to that of the Auschwitz extermination camp. In fact, he distancing himself from his own foreign minister, provoking the wrath of the World Jewish Council and the Jewish community of Bogota. The most he did was to minimize to a shameful extent the attacks of Hamas and those of Israel entire life against the Palestinian people.
Najib Bukal, the president of El Salvador, whose position seems interesting because he is of Palestinian descent, was faithful to his own stringency. He stated that the best thing is for Hamas to disappear and collect them animals. Perhaps with Uruguay and Peru, it was the least inclined to any support for Hamas in the entire region.
More or less, the same thing happens with Brazil, a crucial country in this tragedy, not only because of its size, but because its president over the UN Security and Council this month. President Luis Ignacio Lula da Silva reported acts of violence, condemned terrorism, but they refused to explicitly name Hamas. He quiet an urgent meeting on the Security Council, but there was an unanimous condemnation of Hamas.
It turns out that even in the initial moments of the attack against Israel, this country did not have everything within Latin America for ideological, geopolitical, and even ethnic or religion reasons. Even acts of extreme violence and cruelty did not generate a strong current of sympathy for Israel in the region.
As time goes by, the growing exercise of its defense forces in Gaza, especially in their Israeli invasion of the territory, generate more reaction in several Latin American countries. Some will come from the left-wing legions of several governments in the hemisphere.
Well, it's done. I'm gonna talk about the countries manifesting with this problem, this war in Orient, and this is all for information that I got. Thank you for my partner Beto and Sarah. I'm gonna explain to the situation in this country, and thank you for listening and watch, and goodbye.